I have just died.
Hey guys, what's up? MagFetchStretch here, and today we're going to be looking at another video from one of the MFOGs this month. But before we get into that, something that I've been thinking about. I'm off of Facebook. We're going to try it. It will probably fail. No one will watch my videos anymore, but that's fine. That's not why I make them. I make them for my friends. So anyways, I bought this PPQ. I like the PPQ. It works pretty cool. It shoots straight, but the damn thing will not shoot under 300, so I can't play with it. And I was thinking about the revolver, the HDR revolver, where all you had to do was like file the cylinders down. Basically, you're making the seal worse, so it's less efficient, so it won't shoot the paintball as fast. So I had an idea. I want to show it to you because I just can't figure out if it's going to work or if I'm going to ruin my gun. But I'm sure somebody will know and they can respond in the comments. So let me grab the PPQ. Okay, so a couple quick things for anybody that hasn't used this before. It actually blows back, has a slide that blows back and functions realistically. But what that means is basically the entire engine of the marker of what's shooting and propelling the paint is all housed in here. And these are very delicate, and to modify something here would mean you would need to modify all your mags, which I don't want to do. I don't even want to buy more than one mag. It's an emergency pistol. It's a secondary. That's what it's supposed to be used for me. And so what I was thinking about was, as I was watching someone else's review video, they were explaining how when you pull the trigger, the reason it pulls so hard is you have this portion here that comes back. Hopefully the camera's showing it well. This portion that comes back actually slides into a notch here. And I was thinking, well, maybe if someone were to just file this part down a little bit more or remove some material here, you might be able to get that FPS down so you don't have to shoot it as much. Or in my case, even when I shoot this 20 times, I'm barely able to get it down to under 300. And by that point, it doesn't even recock itself. Like I have to cock it every time. So it's basically not usable if you're playing at SC or most of the fields that I play at. They want to see that chrono under 300 or 280, you know? So yeah, I was thinking about that. Let me know what you think. Maybe I'm onto something, or maybe I'm just full of shit. I want to do it, but I don't know if it'll work. Okay, this is like a very small mini review, mostly kind of just an angry rant. The software for this is extremely lacking from GoPro. If you're thinking about buying this and you don't have a Mac, just know your options for stitching and reframing are very limited unless you go out and buy Premiere, which I'm not ready to do yet. These videos, they're so cool. It's the only reason that I'm putting so much time into them, but they are such a pain in the ass to make. They take so long, and there's actually so many processes now for editing these videos. I'm kind of complaining. It's a pain in the ass. So you're gonna buy a 360 cam. I love this 360 cam, but GoPro really botched the landing here with providing software to come out with it. So they're really cool. Other than that, I think the image quality is great, and the ability to pop these little covers on for paintballers is really good because you're not putting a big heavy case around your camera. Running this on the gun, I almost don't even notice it. It's really cool and kind of rare with cameras. So that's my little mini rant with this, though. It's driving me nuts.
I have just died.
It's actually driving me crazy. Anyways, rant over, done. The last thing I wanted to mention, big shout out to my buddy Vince, or Honey Badger from the SoCal War Pigs. He knows I've been really obsessed with this game, Escape from Tarkov, and now I have my very own USEC pack, which is pretty badass. Feel great, real tempted to loot those kills, but I have to walk off the field every time. You know. Thanks, buddy, I appreciate it. All right, so let's move on to the video. Here's my man Art running up to that 50, showing us how it's done.
Careful, Art, they pushed up.
Come with me
and now we begin our journey with a blessing from Lobito after he shows me his pity shot. We ventured forward, not knowing what was ahead. Only sure that we had itchy trigger fingers from being housed inside for way too long.
This is not a great spot. Hey, Art?
Unfortunately, we lost our man Art early on into the battle, and he was never seen again until we played the next game.
Not a good spot.
I can't get an angle from
here, the window of the fuselage looking at me.
What we'll see will define
I can't see it. I'm gonna back up and hit him from afar. Okay.
the nation.
The problem is no one can get to us. Somehow we made it.
We were totally isolated,
I haven't even shot my gun yet.
and we needed to gain a foothold on our position so that we could allow our forces to advance up.
Tango down.
Picking off people with headshots is always demoralizing. His buddy that was right next to him was shook.
To do it.
Guarantee it.
Want to change the world. There's nothing to it.
I think I got him.
There's nothing to it. There's nothing to
Come on, bud.
There's nothing to it. There's nothing to it. There's nothing to it. There's nothing to it.
Clearing this trench was vital for the advance. Now that it was clear, our forces could move up and take a foothold on the corner of the bunker. Directly in front of them were many enemies, so I thought it better to move around to the right side.
There is no life I know to compare with pure imagination. Living there you
When you hear a sound like a box
that
mag
you,
going off
Creeper?
right next to you, you have to take advantage of
To
it.
you? Okay. I'm gonna need it.
you truly wish to
Run.
Having linked up with my buddy Albert, we formulated a strategy to take this right side. Unfortunately, this meant moving through my least favorite area of this map. This fucking trench.
I know there's somebody in the trench, I just can't see him anymore.
And knowing that someone was in there that he can't see anymore, even worse. I quickly formulated a plan to evade responsibility.
Maybe we should take this shield though and run the shield through here. Right there.
Using the shield, I could risk other people's lives instead of my own. This would ensure that I would eventually get this box mag.
I don't want to go second. You go second. Okay, I'll keep the bunker
Shout out to
then.
these two brave souls.
I'm gonna stand up and give him a nice target.
They probably thought I had them covered, but I really couldn't see them very well at all.
Oh, I think they got him. They got him, Carrie. You can come to me.
I'd be happy to join those two if I knew that Carrie could come with me. But then someone shot her. Someone shot her, and his name is Blindside. But I didn't know this then. I only knew that I had to get revenge for my friend Carrie. So I pushed up onto the top of the hill.
Hey guys, I think you should keep pushing up a little bit.
I knew there was a box mag somewhere behind the water tower, but he hadn't shown himself for a while. So my friends
I don't see anything.
ended up being the bait.
Go push up to the shield.
Shout out to the real homies
Get up to the front.
who sacrificed their lives.
Right side of the water tower. Right side of the water tower.
But now I knew where he was and I could handle him. If it wasn't for this damn ref.
Move, Raph, move, please. Thank you.
Now that he was identified, I could take some more shots at him. And what he has in superior
Water
ammo,
tower's on me.
I have in superior accuracy and patience. So I stood up, I took a deep breath, I manned up, and I took the shot. But what do you call it?
Get damn ready. Tower's out. Tower's out. Look up right side. Right side. Look up.
Too bad.
Is there
I
anyone
forgot
alive on the
about
right
Blindside.
Hey.
I got Blindside.
Hey, Jack.
Oh well. It was still a good fucking run. I really wanted to showcase the teamwork that happens, the communication that happens between all of us. You know, we were missing a few people there because of the UMFL tournament, which really stoked for. I'm really happy a lot of my friends went. Buddy Grimm won the 1v1, which is fantastic. He's got a ring now. And I know that my buddy Connor, Condog, I think he won the 3-man tournament. And I believe my other friends, I'm pretty sure D-Day won the 5-man tournament. So congratulations to all of them. That's really awesome that they got to do that. But they weren't there, so it was a little bit different, and it was really great to interact with different players that I don't get to as often. Working with the guy with the shield, I don't remember his name. I know we've met a few times, but we get some good work done there, and it helps me avoid going down that path that I just don't like it. Yeah, and then you get to see the great finishing shot there by Blindside. Fantastic. Great shooting. I just got excited that I took box mag out, so that's fine. It was a hell of a neck shot though. Anyways, thanks for letting me rant at you. Thanks for letting me babble, ramble, all those things. And I will say now, since I am off of Facebook, I don't see myself returning anytime soon. If you could give me a like, a subscribe, a share, it'll really help out the channel. And it keeps me motivated to keep working my ass off, because everybody knows I'm not making any money off of this. I do it because I love it, but it's certainly nice to know that people are enjoying it, and in a way it provides me some feedback. So do what you can. If you can, I appreciate it. All right, guys, I'll see you around. Stretch out.